Holy heck. What a warm-up level. Sheesh. Whoa. Apple core jump scare. No. It's gonna take forever to get this one fairy. Was that the fairy? Hold up. Is that the same fairy that I was chasing? It was. Oh, man. What the frick? Hello? The Sega Genesis, everyone. Oh. I don't think that was intended. Like, this is, excuse the pun, caked on. This is caked. Ah! Don't look at me. Don't look at me. There's a sixth shiny Pokemon today. That's gonna be absolute nonsense. Oh my god! What is that nonsense? What the frick? I wouldn't have blah blah blah. Ah! Okay, that's bad. Oh god! Ah! Just so it's not a complete. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you freaking? Oh my god! What is this nonsense? I want chocolate. Give it to me. Oh god, what's that? What was that? Okay. What was that? What was that? What? That should not have been possible. Oh my goodness. No. Oh my god. 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 Certainly there will be nothing bad in the corner spot. Oh my god, Homer! What was Homer? Da 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 da. We can go in the water and it won't let. Not a word. Not a single word. Okay, I know that's a trap. I've played Super Metroid. That is definitely a trap. Aha! Ha 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 ha! 3, 2, 1. Oh, god dang it! Oh, frickin' god. Oh my god. Never mind, it counted as me being in the room. Goomy! This is the best ever. Or at least it's not quite Tetris because copyright and stuff. Oh my god! What? From downtown! No! That sucks. Run! Museum's not here! No! How does this even come about? Oh god. I did not know this could move. Enjoy living.
No. Why me?
Hi. The frick? Dang it. Oh my god. Oh. What? Apparently, I have been hot mic for the whole intro sequence. Oops. At least I didn't say anything. Good evening. I'm Artis. I'm Science Time. Today, we're doing some Powerwash sim. I want to put my emblem on. Give me a second. Yo, Oxen, how's it going? How bad was Ian cursed this time? Not really. I don't really think we had any Ian curse other than just hot mic by accident, but like it literally meant nothing because I didn't say anything. So Or do you just mean because I was late? Because sometimes I'm just a bit late. Sometimes it's worse than others, though. There we go. There's my emblem. All right. We're doing Power Wash Sim today. I think we're just gonna do yeah, we're just gonna continue from cleaning the back garden because, like, that's where we are at. Calvin Miller. Hey, Doc, I hope you like a challenge because I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you've ever seen. That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I've just moved back to town for a bit to help my folks, who are both down to their last knee and rented what I thought was a great little space. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden pics in the ad. They must have bred rhinos here or something. What? Anyway, my girls are itching to get back there, and I don't want them still itching when they get back inside. So please do your thing. Do your thing. Thanks a lot, Cal. Okay. Sounds good to me. Why does it feel like there's something missing? I don't think there's anything missing right now. I don't know. Do I need a hat? Maybe I put a hat on. What hat do I do for cleaning, though? Maybe I don't have a hat. Maybe a tiny hat. The tiny top hat always gets me. What's that button again? Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, I don't need the Infinity Gauntlet right now. What's that folder? Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. No. That's ultra meme material. I don't need that. Yeah, maybe we don't have hat. Although I could have the straw boater. Nah. No hat. Alright. Let's get started. Alright. So what? Okay, we have all of this to deal with. That's not too bad. Just need to get reaccustomed to the controls because it's been a bit since I last played. Okay, R is rotate. We don't... Do we have any cleaning fluid? Clothing. Okay, I didn't even realize there was clothing to unlock. Funnily enough, my first girlfriend, Lorraine Perez, used to live here back in the day. Those are good times. Okay. I don't care. I'm just here cleaning, my dude. So what's this gonna be doing? Okay, what am I doing? That's what I'm missing. Music. There we go. Oh no, is that too loud, too quiet? I think that's fine volume. Alright, I just have my playlist going. Maybe the game's too loud. Hang on, I'm gonna check. Yeah, game's too loud. Hang on, give me a second. Oh yeah, that is way too loud. Alright. So how are we doing this fine Thursday evening? Now, I don't know how many maps we'll get done tonight, but I'd like to get some progress at least. We should definitely be able to get this done in a decent amount of time. Because, like, it's just a little backyard. Might take, like... I want to say 45 minutes if we do it well enough. Wish you could request music for the stream. Yeah, no, I just like to do my own playlist. Although if you have a request from a specific game, I might have that game. Like, I might have that soundtrack. Although that highly depends on if I've played the game, because I rarely grab soundtracks from games that I haven't played. Very rarely. Like, you want Banjo-Tooie? We got that. We got Pokemon, we got Zelda, we got Mario. We have a lot of different soundtracks from games. Now, it's funny that we're going to be playing, we are playing Powerwash Sim today, and then we're going to be dirtying up the whole place with Splatoon after, tomorrow. Honestly, I should have, there really should be some kind of crossover on, on Nintendo platforms for, like, a Splatoon map. Man, that would be awesome. Like, it would have to be Nintendo exclusive, like, Switch exclusive content, because, like, that would never fly on PC, or, is this on the PlayStation and Xbox? I think it is. There should be a crossover now that I mention it. I know, like, it makes complete and total sense to do a crossover. Maybe do a Mario Sunshine crossover as well. Although, if they're really protective about, like, Splatoon, they're really protective against, like, Mario. It's like, I think it would make total sense. Although there was already Mario Sunshine, so, like, there you go. Man, why isn't Sunshine on the GameCube NSO app yet? Like, come on, it's been long enough. I want to play not Galaxy. I want to play Sunshine. Like, man, I really dislike the drip feed that Nintendo does with NSO. Like, that's my only real big complaint about NSO. Other than that, being able to rewind is fine. And, like, the save states. It's generally a good idea to have that kind of stuff for, like, retro stuff. Because, like, some games are hard and kind of need it to be playable. Like, clean up after a match or something? Exactly! Like, that would make perfect sense for a crossover. Not gonna wait, just gonna do what you want. Fair enough. You do you. I'm not, I can't stop anyone from doing what they want with that. I'm just gonna say my preferences, which is like, eh. I don't like fooling around with that kind of stuff for stream games. I will be playing not Galaxy. Why do I keep saying Galaxy? Because the Mario Galaxy movie came out frickin' this year. Still need to watch that. But yeah, whenever Mario Sunshine comes out to NSO, I'm definitely playing that, like, probably close to day one. Unless, of course, like, it's overlapping with Donkey Kong Bonanza. Because I am going to be starting that soon, within, I think that within the next 2 weeks. Probably on the 1st of July, really. Am I going to play the new Kingdom Hearts game when it comes out to the Switch 2? I do want to play Kingdom Hearts 4. But, like, we do not know anything about it other than, oh yeah, Sora's in, like, quote-unquote real world. Shibuya. But, like, we really don't know anything other than that. But, like, I'm anticipating that coming out. I'm not sure. I don't know if that'll be a day one get for me, though. Probably will, because I'll be caught up to all of the Kingdom Hearts games by then. The only ones that I'm really missing are, let's see, I think a couple of the mobile games I need to watch the movies for. and Melody of Memories. I think those are the only two Kingdom Hearts things that I'm really missing right now, in terms of, like, getting story from. Because I've played all through up Kingdom Hearts 3. I really like Kingdom Hearts 3. I thought it was fun. Not everyone did, though, which is unfortunate, but, like, whatever. Everyone has different opinions. At least for some games, you wish you didn't have to pirate them due to them being... Yeah, like, that's one thing that I really am actually gonna praise Capcom for, because Capcom's been really good lately about having all of their, well, at least most of their games on modern platforms. Like, Capcom's been putting out a lot of collections for the Mega Man games, as well as having all of their classic Resident Evil games on Steam. I was talking about this with my brother, and he's been playing a lot of the Resident Evil games, and I really am happy that Capcom, at least, is putting out all of their legacy content in collections, because that just makes it more accessible for everyone. I just wish they wouldn't just drag their feet around with Mega Man Legends, because I want to play those games. Heck, dude. What game am I playing right now? I'm playing Powerwash Simulator. We're just yapping while we're cleaning. It's one of those games that I like to yap to while I'm playing, because, like, it's such an easy game to yap to. You think I could play through Final Fantasy 5 or 6? I have played through Final Fantasy 6. It's been years, but I have done it. 5, that's available on modern platforms, yeah? I don't think I have it on anything, though. Actually, I might. Hang on, let me check quick. That should be in JRPG. Final Fantasy... Oh, I do have 5! Oh, look at that! Yeah, I need to get around to 5 at some point. Although I think, like... Oh, which games are more priority? Which Final Fantasy games? 9 and 10, I feel like, are more priority games for me right now. Although that could change if it is... if someone has a good enough argument for me to play 5 right now, then... I mean, not right now, but, like... soon, then I could play 5. You like the Shrek one that I played cleaning? Yeah, the Shrek DLC was really fun for this. I really enjoyed that. That was only like, what, $10 for all of that? That was fun. And it's definitely quality yap content. Yeah, if there's a good enough argument for me to play Final Fantasy V, then I could play that soon. But I really feel like 9 and 10 are higher priority if I'm gonna play a Final Fantasy game. At some point, I would like to play through 7, though, because, like, I need to get revenge on that game. Because I played a lot of 7. I put in like 120 something hours into that game. I got near... What's up, do you like bikes? I don't care. Yeah, I played a lot of Final Fantasy 7 on the Steam version of the original game. And I got up all the way through the game up until the final dungeon, and then I stopped for some reason. I probably started playing some other game. But that, when I came back to get revenge on the game to finally finish it, I lost my save file. It wasn't on the Steam Cloud, it wasn't on the Square Enix's dumb cloud save game service thing that they have. It just was not anywhere. I could not find it, so I never finished it. Which is a shame, because I made it to the final dungeon. Final Fantasy VII is overrated. I had a lot of fun with it, but I think I definitely preferred 6. 6 is my favorite Final Fantasy game, because, it's the only game that I ever, like, the only Final Fantasy game I ever finished. I got to the final boss for 3 with that, the 3D remake that Steam has. But I could never finish that final boss. So I need to do some kind of grinding or something in order to finish. Because, like, I got really, really close, but, like, I just couldn't do it. It was just too difficult. So I need to do some kind of grinding. Or get some kind of good equipment or something, I don't know. You wish you could get into RPGs. You played a bit of FF6 and Wild Arms on PS1, but couldn't beat either of them. Yeah, like 6. I will admit that it can be hard to get into RPGs sometimes. You have to be in a specific mood, but also you can't be taking too many breaks. Otherwise, you forget what happened, and then you have to, like, look up recaps or remember how to play the game. And because they're so long sometimes, like, it can be easier to lose the motivation to play them. But I will admit that I am a bit of an RPG head, because, like, I grew up on, like, Pokemon and Zelda. So, like, I have a bit more tolerance for, like, long RPGs. Although, like, Zelda, you can argue it's more of an action game or adventure game. Action-adventure. But it still has, like, RPG tropes and stuff. But yeah, I definitely have a bit more of, not resistance, but like, tolerance? I don't know. I have a bit of a tolerance for longer games. You also late game in Mario RPG and Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. I love Mario RPG. It is an absolute blast, and at some point I still want to play the remake for Switch. I think it would be a lot of fun. I played the original on the Wii Virtual Console, because that's what I had available to me, and I am so glad I did, because, like, it's such a fun game. And for Mario RPG, not Mario, Mario and Luigi, I'm gonna be real, I've never played a Mario and Luigi game, or at least I never finished a Mario and Luigi game. I want to at some point. I just, it's a time, finding the time to play an RPG. What was the last RPG that I played? Dang, Expedition 33. Aside from, like, Pokemon. I guess Pokemon would be the last RPG that I've played. Like, Legends EA. Unless you count me going back into the back into Xenoblade for the Switch 2 edition, because, like, I love the Xenoblade games, and the additions that they added to the definitive edition for Switch 2, oh, that makes it so, that makes it an even better game. Like, holy moly. You also... Oh, I already read that one. And whenever you play an RPG, you play Final Fantasy VI boss music for every boss fight. Oh, that's such a good soundtrack, though, man. Like, the boss music for Final Fantasy VI? Awesome. Heck yeah. Oh, speaking of Xenoblade. Yeah, since they released the Switch 2 edition of Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade 1, excuse me, I've been playing a bunch of that. I've been getting the Heart to Hearts. I've been trying to finish the Affinity Chart. I've been trying to get all of the 100% stuff because I'm going to be honest, I never actually got 100% for that game, and the Switch 2 is making me want to get all of the 100% stuff. Like, I beat the game, I just never got all of the extras stuff done. However, I'm going to have to do a New Game Plus playthrough for that because there are a bunch of unique enemies that I never got around to, and a bunch of them are missable, and the ones that I missed, I mean, I think I missed a bunch, but I'm gonna have to go back and do a bunch of stuff because, heck, I didn't bother to track what I needed to beat, which is unfortunate. You wish you could play Xenoblade so bad. It's such a great series, like, as much as I really like Pokemon, I think I'm gonna have to say that Xenoblade is one of my most important game series. Because, like, 2 was one of my favorite games at the time when I played it. 1, like, the definitive edition of 1 is just, it's so freaking good, and it made me appreciate the first game just a whole lot more. And then the Switch 2 version of the definitive edition made me made me appreciate even more. The fact that the original definitive edition isn't even quote-unquote the definitive edition of the game, though, is silly, though, I will say. You thought it was overrated, but wished you could play it for the music alone? The music in Xenoblade is so freaking good, too. Like, it got robbed at the Game Awards for not winning any of the game soundtracks in the last few entries. Like, holy moly. Like, how did God of War, dang, win the best soundtrack award? Like, what? I'm still salty about that. Like, I'm sure God of War has an okay soundtrack at the very least, but like, what? How are you gonna say that it has a better soundtrack than Xenoblade Chronicles? Or Xenoblade 3 even? Like, dang, dude. Absolute robbery. I hope whenever Genesis comes out, there's not really, like, anything that could, like... You know that whenever it comes out, it's not gonna win just because of bias against Nintendo or bias against, like, JRPGs or blah 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 blah. Like, 3 has a freaking amazing soundtrack. I think I would personally argue that 2 has a stronger soundtrack, but 2 has higher highs and lower lows, but, like, 3, like, kind of averages out. But it's still a banger soundtrack. Like, I'm still constantly listening to the music from 2 and 3, and 1 for that matter. Like, that should tell you that... Like, that alone should tell you that I have a high regard for the OST for those games. And, like, if you have a Switch or a Switch 2, in fact, specifically if you have a Switch 2, then I don't think there's any reason to not play the Xenoblade games unless you just don't have the time. Or you just don't like RPGs. Or I guess if you don't have the money, because, yeah, money is a big issue. But, like, I would definitely recommend saving up. Because, like, you are definitely going to get your money's worth. Because those games are... They're just so amazing, man. And they're even more amazing on Switch, too, because voiced heart-to-hearts... Dang Ether Bikes, Xenoblade Kart. Oh yeah, also friggin' 60 frames per second, 4K visuals. Like, it's hard to say no to that. I will admit, though, there has been some frame dropping in that game, though, on the Switch 2. But, like, it's only in, like, specific areas I've noticed. Like, in one of the heavily forested areas, there's a lot of... Well, not a lot of... There's some frame droppage. And if I'm able to notice that, then a lot of people, I imagine, are gonna be able to notice that. But, like, it doesn't completely take me out of the game anytime it happens. But, like, it's definitely noticeable when it does happen. But it's not, like, super, 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 super common. It's just, like, every now and then it might happen. And it's definitely more noticeable on the Ether Bikes because, like, you're going so fast. I think this area is done. Oh. Oh, there's Mario RPG. I'm actually gonna skip. Tab. Oh. I was missing that there. Okay. Tab. Oh. Anything else over here? Ooh. If you could request some Sonic music, you got it. Let me see if I have... I should have Sonic in here. Alright, so we have some Sonic music in here. How about Chemical Plant Zone? Sonic Generations version. Man, it's been a while since I've played some Sonic on the channel, huh? I think so. Yeah, I think the last Sonic I played on the channel was Sonic Adventure 1? Yeah, I think so. That sounds right. Not sure how much Sonic I have that I haven't played on stream, though. Like, I think it would come down to, like, Sonic Spinball. That can't be the only Sonic game that I have that I haven't played or haven't beaten. I'll have to check in a second. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna check right now. Backloggery. Sonic. Oh, right. Sonic and All-Stars Racers Transformed. Yeah, I haven't played that. Yeah, Sonic Spinball. Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. Yeah, okay, those are the only two Sonic games that I have that I haven't beaten. Did I play Sonic Colors? I did play through Sonic Colors both on the Wii and the DS. Obviously, the Wii version is going to be superior, but this was years ago that I played them. But I have played through both. Has been a while though, okay. It's been a while. I feel like if I'm gonna play any Sonic game though, I feel like I should probably be Sonic Adventure 2, even if I have played through it before. Because like it would be continuing the story of well, Sonic Adventure. I don't know. And I feel like playing, like, one of the later games is not, like, smartest idea. I really would like it if Sonic Heroes was on Steam. Because I'd like to play through that again sometime. Like, I never beat the game as a kid, but I think I played it at a neighbor's house? Yeah, I played it at a neighbor's house, but I never beat it or finished it. Although I might have borrowed it from Blockbuster. Maybe? All I know is that I didn't own it as a kid, but I played a bit of it. You know what? That game should come to NSO. Because that game was on GameCube. Did I play Sonic Rush? No, that was the DS run, yeah? I think that was on DS. There were a few Sonic games on the DS. Because Sega kind of wasn't doing consoles after the Dreamcast. Actually, let me list out the ones I have, because that would probably be easier. Let me see here. Alright, so the ones I have are Sonic 2 and Spinball on the Genesis app on Switch. The Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog on Steam. I also have Sonic 2 on Steam, when that was still available to play on Steam. And that's actually where I originally played it. I have Sonic CD, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut, Sonic Generations, Sonic and All-Stars Racing, Sonic and the Black Knight, Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic Colors, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Adventure on the GameCube, and Sonic Colors on the DS. And that's all the Sonic games I own. Again, at some point I wish that Sega would put Heroes on Steam. Or at the very least, just have it on the NSO app. You think I'd like the music on that one? On Rush? I might. I don't know, I've never really heard that many things about Rush. I feel like Rush just is not talked about all that much. I don't know why. I know that the, what was it, Dark Brotherhood games are just really not positively received. I know I hear a lot of people just do not like those games. Is that the one that's the RPG? Or is that a different one? I should stream Shadow the Hedgehog? Oh, right, I forgot. I forgot to list Shadow the Hedgehog. I guess that's because it's not listed as a quote-unquote Sonic, so it didn't come up in the search. Right, I do have Shadow the Hedgehog, and I have played through it before. That's also one that it's been a while. I think I got the true ending for that, too. I think. I just never got all of the secrets and hidden stuff. Like, I think there's a bunch of keys that you need to get in that game that unlock various stuff that I just never got. At some point, I'd like to play through Shadow the Hedgehog. But I think I would want to do that, like, after I go through the stories for the other games that Shadow is in. So, like, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, and, regrettably, Sonic 06. As much as it is, quote-unquote, not very good game at all. Like, that's the one that people are like, oh, no, that's bad. That's objectively bad. It's sad because, like, that was supposed to be the anniversary game for, like, what, the 20th anniversary? I think that's right. Yeah, 20th anniversary sounds right. And they just rushed it out the door, and as a result, it's a glitchy, buggy mess that has a story that people don't really like, but it's also kind of important for, like, Sonic and Shadow and Silver, because it introduces Silver. There we go. I don't know, at some point I would like to play through more Sonic games. I just don't know where I would want to go after Sonic Adventure 2. Nothing more on the steps. That's good. I guess the other problem would be acquiring Sonic 06 for the 360. Although I don't even know how much it is. Let me look that up quick. Price charting. Sonic 6. Okay, let's try again. Sonic that they just called it Sonic the Hedgehog, because, like, that's the exact same game on the original Genesis. Like, the same name on the Genesis. Okay, 360. Oh, wow. Okay, so the low price for Sonic 06 on the 360 is 15 bucks. That's not bad at all. Like 15, 20 bucks? That's not bad. That's easily affordable. I could see it being, like, weirdly hard to find despite the price, though. Although I imagine it's not, like, that hard. I just might not be able to just run into a game store and say, hey, do you have Sonic 06? No? Okay. Like, I can see not many places just carrying it. Even if it is, like, not super expensive. But before I even think about 06, I want to play through Heroes. Although, if I want to play through Heroes, I should probably go through Sonic CD first, because of reasons. I did want to play through Sonic CD at some point on stream again. Because the last time I played it, I want to say that was like 2016. I honestly don't know when that was, when I first played through it, but, like, it was a while ago. I feel like 2016 is probably accurate, although maybe, like, 2014, 15, 16, somewhere around there. I just know it wasn't, like, 2017, because that's when I started keeping track of which games I beat in the year. Or at least that's when I kept track, starting keeping track, like, having a list, like a physical list. Because I'm pretty sure I have the... Actually, I should have backloggery for, like... let me see. Backloggery should have it still. History. Okay, so backloggery has back up until, yeah, 2016. Yeah, okay, so it was before 2016, because it's not in this list at all. Sonic Adventure 2 is, though. That's cool. I just want Sega to put all of their stuff on Steam. Just make it widely available to buy. Whether it's a port or a remake or what have you, I don't care. Just make it available, man. Don't try to, like, price gouge us either. Like, kind of do what, like, Capcom's doing. Like, I mentioned this before, but, like, Capcom's been doing a really good job at having their legacy content available. Like, that should be the shining example of having legacy content available for people to buy. Dang, dude. The only problem with Capcom is, they've been doing this weird split-up thing where, like, they've been splitting up the different games into different collections. Like, you have Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and then Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, where, like, it's a weird split where they have the first 6 games on, in the Collection 1, and then they have 7, 8, 9, 10 on Legacy Collection 2. Which, like, why do you need to split it up? Just have it in one collection, man. Just kind of dumb. But at least Capcom has been having their Legacy content available in some form, unlike Sega. Just be nice. Oh, jeez. Oh, whoa. Oh. That's a pleasant surprise. There we go. Alright, cool. I'm honestly surprised that the grass is not covered in all of this muck. It's just all of the things around the grass. Dang, dude. What is this from? Contra. Okay. I guess Konami's another one that's been doing Legacy collections, like, not too badly with the Metal Gear collections. Still need to get around to those games at some point. But Metal Gear Solid 1 just has not been on sale lately. Get out of here. Have they been doing any other collections with their other games? Because, oh, they've been doing it with, Castlevania. That's actually another good example. It would just be nice if Symphony of the Night was available on, like, Switch or Steam. But, like, all of the other Castlevania games have been in collections. Like, 1, 2, 3, Kid Dracula. I want to say Bloodlines was also in the Legacy Collection one. Or I guess the... What is that even called? Let me see. It's the Castlevania Anniversary Collection. Okay, there we go. And that ends up having 1 Bloodlines, 2 Belmont's Revenge, 2 Simon's Revenge, 3 Dracula's Curse, Castlevania The Adventure, Kid Dracula, and Super Castlevania 4. So, like, that's not a bad collection at all. What'd I click? I don't think I clicked anything. Okay, cool. Thought I was clicking into the game, but I clicked OBS and I thought I might have clicked something that I shouldn't have. So I need to test something. Alright. Alright, I clicked a button that should have made a marker in both Twitch and the VOD, like the locally recorded VOD for this, so hopefully that actually worked, and if it didn't work, then heck. When I go over clips and stuff for this stream, then I should see that in DaVinci Resolve. I had to switch to a different video file format, though, for that to work in testing. Which is weird, but, like, okay. Hopefully that doesn't mess with anything. Because it was, like, MPEG 4, I believe? Which is, like, MP4? But then I had to switch it to MP4 hybrid for a marker to work, and it's in testing it seemed to work, but like I needed to test it like in action, like in the middle of a stream. It's like hopefully that'll streamline me clipping, because like I spend a lot of time making clips, and if I can save any time at all, I would like to take that effort. Although that entirely depends on me remembering to push the clip button. Or the marker button, as it happens. Oh, I thought that was dirt. No, that's just planks. Okay. Good. Good to know. Alright, well, good news. We'll definitely be able to get through this. The bad news is I don't know how much I'll be able to get through in the next map. So, besides the obvious answer of Mario Sunshine, what other, like, summer games make you think of, well, summer? Like, what games just have evoke the feeling of summer? Like, the obvious answer is, of course, Mario Sunshine. But, like, what other games evoke that feeling? I'm curious to see what kind of answers I would get from that question. I feel like Splatoon is another easy one, because, like, that's sea creatures, and there's water, and ink, and I don't know, I feel like that's a very summer kind of game. Need the step ladder. Yeah. There's bird poop out here. Ew. Yo, this is a nice area. They have a nice place. It's not like I'm jealous or anything, because like I like where I'm living right now, but like, dang. If I was to live in the suburbs, this is not a bad place to live at all. I'm trying to think of more, like, summer-like games. I guess Expedition 33 was kind of summery. IMO. Although there were some ice areas as well. I feel like Donkey Kong is kind of a summer kind of game. Because, like, jungle. Jungle evokes the feeling of summer. Ooh, you know what another summery game is? Kingdom Hearts 2. Specifically, like, the opening, because, like, oh, I guess my summer vacation is over. Like, that whole thing. Like, that whole thing with Roxas. Okay, the dog's barking. I need to see what they're barking about. I'll be right back. Congrats on being first. I need to go check on the dog. Thanks for winning, Namis. I'll be right back. What's the dog doing? I don't know. I need to figure it out. Alright, I'm back. I'm trying to figure out what other games are, like, kind of summer games. Oh, you know what? Speaking of summer, I need my sunglasses on. Hang on. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what other games are, like, summer-like games. Like, so far, I've come up with Kingdom Hearts 2, because Roxas. Donkey Kong, because, like, dang jungle stuff. Specifically, Donkey Kong Country. Of course, there's the obvious Mario Sunshine. I guess Plants vs. Zombies could be a summer game, but it's more so a Halloween game because zombies. Yeah. Maybe Zelda Oracle of Seasons, because that does have summer as a major element in the game. Like, at the same time, there's also the other seasons in that game, so, like, that could be any season game. I definitely feel like Powerwash Sim is a summer game. Because, you know, washing things outside in nature, that's a very summer thing to do. Oh, wow. I just cleared all that. Dang. Alright. don't think I could call any Metroid games any, like, summer games. I don't know. Any other Mario games besides Sunshine? Not really. You know what another summer game is? Dang, Wind Waker. I've already played through that on stream, though. But Wind Waker is absolutely a summer game. And I'm glad Jay is playing through it again. Let's Jay's good buddy, good pal of the stream. Yeah, Wind Waker is definitely a summer game. Can't believe I didn't even think about that. Hopefully the upholstery for this isn't ruined just by being outside and covered in dirt. And then just washed. Oh, I guess Sun and Moon, Pokemon Sun and Moon could be a summer game, because, like, tropical and Hawaii and all that fun stuff. Although I guess that would be more of a tropical game than a summer game, but, like, tropical and summer, they kind of go hand in hand. No, I'm kind of drawing a blank on any more, like, summer games. Yeah. I'm really struggling to think of any more, like, summer games that are, like, screaming summer in their loudest voices. Like, Splatoon is another one that's obviously, like, summer. I feel, anyways. There we go. Now the inside. Like, how did you get dirt up here, dude? Previous owner of the house? Dang. Come on, be clean. There we go. Well, this will definitely get it clean. You know what? I guess King Hearts 1 would be summer evoking in the same way, because like you start on the tropical island, you have a few different locales that are kind of summer-ish. Only place I guess I would argue isn't summer at all is Halloween Town. Like, that's definitely not summer. That's Halloween. Because Halloween Town, duh. And then King Hearts 2, it's Christmas. Christmas and Halloween together at last. There we go. There we go. Toy car cleaned. Nice. Would Earthbound be a summer game? Nah. Though I could make the argument for that. Because you have the whole town of summers. Although you have winters as well. That's very, very Christmassy. You have the desert, you have the jungle and the swamp. I'd argue that stuff is summery. I think at some point I'd like to do another playthrough of Earthbound. In fact, I very much want to do another one. Oh, you know what game series is dang summer-coded? Even if there are winter areas. Dang Pikmin. That's definitely summer. Even though in Pikmin 2, all of the different areas encompass each of the different seasons. Like, the starting area is just winter, straight up winter. But then you go to spring, summer, and then autumn is post-game area. I guess not post-game because it's still the main game. It's just like post-credits. Pikmin's kind of weird like that. Like, Pikmin 2 specifically is kind of weird like that, where you can beat the game, you can get the credits, but there's still, like, main content to do. And I'd argue that the game isn't beaten after you do that. Only after you've gotten all of that other content done. Can I open this? I forgot you could right-click and then it just holds it for you. Dang. I forgot all about that. Dang. Holy heck. That's crazy. You know what? Hang on. No. Nozzle. Soap. I don't have any. Can I buy some? Power washers. Owned. Okay. Ooh. Why don't I have this equipped? Bye. Gloves of winter. Yeah, let's buy the summer gloves. Clothing. Summer outfit, yo. I mean, it's all $0. $0. How do you turn down $0? Like, that's literally free. Equipment. Oh. Modifications. Interesting. Why can I not buy this? Maybe I already own it? How do I equip it? Oh. Options? No. Menu. No. Specials. No. Okay, it's all owned, but how do I equip it? I'll buy one of these. I need to equip it. I really should look up how to, like, equip this, though. You know what? I will. I'll look it up quick. Power wash sim equipment. How to equip modifications. E when you select power washer, there's a small light thing in the corner. E. Small thing in the corner. Oh, clothing. Here we go. Summer. Fashionista. Equip a new equipment, gloves, and washer modification at the same time. Oh, okay, cool. Clothing. Okay, but what's all this stuff over here for? Also, I can't even see what I'm wearing. So what's the point? I know the point is for when you're playing multiplayer, but still. Maybe I should do multiplayer of this at some point. I don't know. I'd need to find someone who has the game, though. And someone who I, like, already know I get along with in collabs. There we go. Oh, look at all that dirt. It's crazy. Trolley cleaned. Food shelf. Food shelf. Huh. I am confused. Okay, sure. Then we have all this. What's this? Oh! Mario Kart. Man, I have not played the Mario Kart 8 DLC like as much as I feel like I could have or should have. Oh, I didn't realize that was all dirty. Yeah. Haha. I'd still like to get the... Let's see, the... Bleh. I'd still like to get Mario Kart World at some point. It's $80, man. It's hard to justify that when I don't know how much I'll even play it. Like, I know I'll whip it out every now and then for streams or for playing with friends or family, but like, no, man. Maybe that's something I should get for my birthday, but like at the same time, like, I think there are other games that I'd want to get more. I'd be really happy if I got it for my birthday. But I feel like there are higher priority games on my list. Is that supposed to be green? I guess? Huh. It doesn't look right, but okay. don't know why they would want it to fade from gray to green like that. That just looks dirty. Then just hard cut to gray like this? Like, what? Okay. Whatever, game. You do you. The trellis. I thought this was called like a lattice. Like lattice fencing. Oh no. Nice. 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 Uh-huh. Come on, you're almost there. There we go. What am I missing? Oh. Of course, on top of the umbrella. Umbrella Corporation. Like, it's literally the Umbrella Corp logo. What? Like, dang. Alright, you're almost done. There we go. What part of the patio am I still missing? Oh. And the dog bowl. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. Picky, picky. Nice. Nice. Oh, we're so close. Oh, it's this side that's the problem. There we go. Oh. Nice. Oh, there's a few spots in here. Nice. What? Oh, I thought that counted. Control panel. Oh my goodness. And I missed this entirely. Nice. Missing spot Here and there on the stairs. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes. Alright, I need to go check on the dogs. Hang on, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Alright, sorry about that. Just a little bit left. I do not know where it is. Well. Doghouse roof? What? What in the world? Where is it? Okay, it was there somewhere. Where else? Retaining wall caps. What? What do you mean retaining wall caps? What? Where? Over here? Oh my goodness. Fine. The retaining wall. Alright. Step walls. Okay. Huh. Oh, I got those ones. Oh. swing sofa. Okay, it has to be underneath, right? Yup. Look at that filth. Swing sofa cushions. Chains. There we go. Fence tops. What? Fence tops. Here's this one. What? How? Huh? No. Why can I not place it here? There it is. All right. Cool. Well, that's one done. Look at that. Nice. Doc, the art looks fantastic. There are a couple budding mountaineers already clamoring over the rock garden, and I need to join them. Thanks again for the great job, and if I hear anyone in need, I'll send them your way. Heck yeah. I did not read any of these messages. Doesn't seem like there's anything interesting there, though. Alright, cool. Whoa. We cleaned the dirt bike. Let's do that first. There's gotta be something up with my dirt bike. You see, I'm one of life's winners. Every morning, I put 4 slices of bread in the toaster, but only eat the slice that pops up first. Wow, waste of food, okay. When I have coffee, I only drink the bit that wins the race to my mouth. But on this bike, I always finish dead last. I'm wondering if there's mud stuck to the manifest or whatever it is slowing me down. I'm also kind of superstitious, so I haven't cleaned the thing in over 15 years. Thanks. Wasteful! What a fool! Wowie zowie! Alright. This should be a quick job. Yeah, wow, quickest job I've ever done. Holy heck. Jeez. Yeah, if there's quick little jobs like this, then dang, we could just do a bunch of these. Like, in one stream. I still need to watch the Galaxy movie. This is a available digitally. So maybe I could watch it after stream. I don't know. Yep. Tire done. Well, I still want to play more Xenoblade after stream, man. At some point, I'm gonna have to do a New Game Plus playthrough of that, though. Just for the unique monsters. And also, you know, just to experience the story again in full. Also in 60 FPS, like, man, that's gonna be so fun. Although I could, Here's the thing, I'd like to be able to do a full playthrough of Xenoblade 1, in fact, all of the Xenoblade games, on stream at some point. I just don't know when it would be. So maybe I should just do a quick romp that's just like skipping most everything that like I've already seen and done. Just do the unique monsters and stuff that's missable, and then save a full playthrough for when I eventually play through all of the Xenoblade games. Like, I could do that, but like I want to re-experience the game again, man. So peak. And I'm definitely not doing a New Game Plus playthrough on stream. No. That seems silly. Game keeps track of which unique monsters you've fought, right? Like, is there a list in-game that shows you which ones you've defeated? I would hope so. But at the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. I don't know. Alright, what's left? Engine. Part of the engine is still dirty. Hey, how come my bike's not running at all now? It's waterlogged. Sorry. Oh, man. How am I gonna be wasteful with my money and my food now? This shouldn't affect your money-wasting methods at all, dude. Or your food-wasting methods. There we go. Exhaust. Boy, am I exhausted. Ha 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 ha. You could even say I'm tired as well. Ha ha ha. Front fender. Alright, front suspension. How's there dirt on this? I am confused. Well, the spoke set is now clean. Come clean. Come on. Break this. Break it down. Come on. Oh, there we go. Aha! Sprocket. What am I missing? Swing arm. There we go. Look at that. Clean as an egg. You're a legend. Nothing can stop me now. Uh-huh. Do I clean the bungalow or the playground next? Bungalow. Hey, Doc. You know I mentioned my folks? Well, I think it's time their bungalow met your power washer. It's so filthy, it's hard to tell where the ground ends and the house begins. When I mentioned you to Ma, her eyes lit up. Pops moaned and said the browner the porch, the warmer the torch. Which clearly means nothing, so he's overruled. Okay. If you can give the place a good clean, I'm sure it'd give him both a lift. Okay. Sounds good to me. Yo, Super Chef, how's it going? We're doing all right. Just having a nice, chill cleaning session. I'm so glad you're here. Calvin's such a good boy. He's a volcanologist. Huh. I didn't realize there was a specific term for just volcanoes. I would have thought that's just encompassed inside of geology. Like being a geologist. Go away, dirt. You're not wanted. Yeah. I was trying to come up with other summer games. Like, what are some other games that just scream summer besides Mario Sunshine and Splatoon and Wind Waker? Some other ones I came up with are like Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I don't know. Visit some family in another state and visit an ice cream store there you frequent. Ooh, nice. They made some new renovations and have some new posters and screens to display in menu. Heck yeah, that sounds awesome. They were made with AR art. Oh, that's stinky. Yeah, I think I'd feel betrayed too. Man, that's awful. That is super stinky, though. I wouldn't complain to, like, the workers there, because, like, they're probably not at fault. It's probably, like, the higher-ups. It's like, I would give, well, I wouldn't want to give, like, a call to customer service and be like, I do not like the posters in your store. They were clearly made with AI art, but, like, I would be very tempted to. Like, I never call customer service for, like, anything, basically. But, like, that would be very tempting to do so. Because, like, AI art, that's just problematic and stinky. I feel like the best way to describe it is just stinky. And also controversial. Like, you'd think with how controversial the topic of AI art is, you'd want, like, these companies would want to avoid any controversy like that. But no, they have to save a quick buck. Even if that quick buck screws them over. But they don't care. They just want the quick and dirty money right now. Too impatient. On top of that, a grocery store near your actual house wheeled out a TV outside to watch Argentina versus Algeria at FIFA game. Oh, yeah, the World Cup has been going on. I've heard a little bit about it. I don't follow the sports ball, as I put it. But, like, I've been hearing that there's a lot of, like, unity being brought about because of the World Cup. And, like, that's awesome, man. Heck yeah. More unity like that, please. Bring the world together. And if it has to be through sports ball, then so be it. At least you know my power washing business doesn't use AI for advertising. Absolutely not. No. As I put it, it's stinky. And cheap. And it has no soul. And also, the topic is just so... It's so annoying to talk about now, just because of how prevalent it is. Like, man... It's just an annoying topic to talk about now. Like, it was already annoying before, but now it's just like... another AI conversation. So I'll ask this again. What are some summer games? Like, what are some games that you think encompass summer? Like, besides Mario Sunshine and Wind Waker. I've heard the game, I heard another game that is summer encompassing is like, I think it was Final Fantasy X? I think that was the one that was very summer encompassing. I'd like to play that at some point. It's just a matter of time. And, like, I have it on the Switch, so, like, it's not a matter of I have to go out and buy it. No, it's already on my shelf. Not a sports guy, but you stayed to check out the game, and it was packed with legit 100 guys. Dang. All of you standing and watching the FIFA game in the parking lot. Man, that's awesome. Like, even if I don't care about, like, the sports, it's cool to see the unity that and the togetherness that comes about because of it. Good news, you're working on a new song that you're especially ambitious and confident in? Heck yeah. Awesome. Nice. Well, that's something that you can be, like, ambitious about and, like, have soul put into it. Music. I'm not a musician myself by any stretch of the imagination, but like I do enjoy listening to it. And it's awesome to see so many people that are just so passionate about it, about making music. Yes. Come on. Oh, this house might take a bit, dang. Like, the backyard, we started in the backyard today, and that took about an hour and a half. So this is probably going to be the rest of the stream, just this one house. Oh yeah, another summer-encompassing game that I was talking about was Earthbound. I think that's another one that I would say is summer-encompassing. That and Splatoon. Splatoon is very summery. Oh. Also saved your digital audio station software to a USB drive too? Heck yeah. So that means you can boot up your software and all of your saved songs to any computer you want and work on your songs on the go. Nice! Brought it with you as you're still visiting family? Heck yeah. Yeah, being able to work on that stuff on the go is really nice to be able to do. Too bad I'm not really a fan of, like, laptops. Like, I had a gaming laptop, this had to have been, like, I don't want to say, like, 15 years ago. No, that would have been too much. Maybe, like, 12 years ago? I think it was 12 years ago. But, the battery was shot. It did not play games that well. It was not a great PC because it wasn't a PC, it was a laptop. At the same time, though, it was a used one. Like, I think I got it off of, like, Craigslist? Or something? I don't know. But it was used, and it was not great as a result. Like, that's my main problem, but also that made me not trust laptops ever again. Oh, nice. So, like, I doubt I'll get a laptop anytime in the near future. Besides, if I ever want to have something that's, like, on the go, like, I don't really want to have my PC on the go. But, like, if there's anything that I want on the go, it's just the Switch. That's probably the Switch and my phone are probably the only ones that I really want on the go at this point. Generally, don't prefer gaming on laptop in general because you would like to use computer mouse as opposed to a built-in pad. Yeah, that's the other thing. The laptop pads are just not good. Like, I don't know if they've increased in what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know if they've gotten better over the years or anything. but I still don't trust them because, like, trackpads in the past have just been not good. So I would have to plug in a mouse, and I would rarely use it outside of my room anyways. So, like, I don't even really care to own a laptop unless it's just given to me. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I can work in the living room if I really want to. But if I want to game on the go, I'm just gonna use my Switch, man. I don't need a Steam Deck. I don't need a dang... Oh. That's the thing, though. If I have a Steam Deck, I can just load up the games I already own. I don't need to, like, buy games from the start. Like, I don't need to start over again. But at the same time, you have to work. You have to work for the Steam Deck, as in, like, you have to do your research. You need to see what games are like Steam Deck compatible in the first place. It's just a whole hassle. Meanwhile, on the Switch and Switch 2, it's just like it just works. And I think I value my time more than I would like. More than I would want to just, I don't know, have my games available. The best thing would be if the Switch 2, hear me out, is if the Switch 2 was compatible with just playing Steam games. Like, that would be amazing. Like, I wouldn't need to buy any new hardware, like the Steam Deck. And everything just works natively. But at the same time, I don't think Nintendo or Steam would go for that, because, like, I don't think that's a good deal for either of them, really. Because less people are buying the stuff on the Switch store. And then Steam has to go through hoops and leaps and bounds just to get games playable. So that's not a thing that would ever happen, but it would be nice to be able to just play my Steam games on my Switch. And just have them work. I don't know. Use a laptop while you're in college, at least, and it's sure a lifesaver. Oh, I'm sure in a college setting it's really useful because you're always having to, like, take your laptop on the go and, like, do all kinds of, like, assignments and research and that, and the other thing. And, like, it's useful for in college, but, and maybe for, like, a work laptop, but, like, I don't see the point of a gaming laptop at this point. Especially with the Steam Deck out. I don't think it's necessary. Steam released their own handheld console, the Steam Deck. Oh, I know about the Steam Deck. I don't want to have to spend extra money on the Steam Deck. I'm just saying it would be nice to be able to play my games on my Switch 2. Because I already own that. And I wouldn't have to rebuy the games for the Switch. But yeah, it's a really expensive, which is why I opted for the Switch 2 instead. Plus, most of my gaming is at home on, like, at my desk anyways, so, like, I don't feel a need to have the Steam Deck if I have a decent PC, gaming PC anyways. But for the small amount of times that I would be gaming on the go, it would be kind of nice to have it available on the Switch. But again, it's never gonna happen. Then again, for years, like years before the Mario movie came out, people would say, oh, there's never gonna be a good Mario movie. There's never gonna be a good Sonic movie. Sony would never lose to Nintendo. Nintendo will never put out a good console again. Like, so many things people would, like, have been saying for years would never happen, and they have happened. So, like, I personally say never say never. Is it incredibly unlikely? Sure. I'll never say never at this point. Ooh. Sighting's done. Heck yeah. Yeah, I think after stream I'm probably gonna just play more Xenoblade. Maybe watch the Mario Galaxy movie? I don't know. Man, that Switch 2 edition, dang, revitalized my whole wanting to 100% the game. Because, like, I beat the game, I just didn't get all of the extra goodies. Now I really want to get them because it's on a console that is, and the games, like, the console and the games are on 60 FPS for starters. And then they added, like, voice acting for the hearts, the conversations. It's like, that's awesome. And then Xenoblade Kart. I've been having fun with that. It would be really neat if, like, if it was multiplayer. Just for the minigame. But, like, it's just a silly minigame. They went into decent depth with that minigame. The rewards are not bad at all, so, like, there's definitely motivation to play through all of the Ether Jet races. And, like, each of the characters controls different on the Ether Bite, so, like, it makes it a different experience every time. So I've been really enjoying that. Come on. Yeah. Huh? Oh, I thought I saw something over there. Okay. I'm still trying to come up with more games that are just fully encompassing of summer. The season of summer. Because I feel like that's an interesting conversation starter. Any other Pokemon games that are, besides, like, Sun and Moon? Maybe Pokemon Coliseum? Although I'm not sure if that would, like, count. Guess maybe more so Gale of Darkness? Going through your Steam library right now for games that are summer themed, and it's honestly taking you some time. Yeah! Like, the obvious ones are Mario Sunshine, Wind Waker, Splatoon. I've heard Final Fantasy X is pretty summer-y. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, I'd argue, are summer-related. Especially with Roxas in 2. Man, Kingdom Hearts 4, I'm hoping, is really fun. They have not revealed a single world that is going to be in that game aside from not Shibuya. Dang Tokyo. Hello? Why am I stuck? Let's get this whole thing sprayed down. How did it get this bad, though? Jeez. This is serious neglect. This in this crack. Need to remember I have the right click as an option in case I want to take a break from just clicking. Oh yeah, I was saying Donkey Kong Country is another summer game. I haven't really played much of Mario and Luigi's Superstar Saga, but that might be one. But I think I listed most of the obvious summer games. You know what another one is actually? No. Hang on, yeah. Yeah, I think here's another one that I think could be an argument made for it. Jet Set Radio. And by extension, Future. Because, like, what do kids want to do in the summer? Besides, like, video games? Like, playing outside and sports and running around, and you know what is kind of like that? Roller skating. And graffiti. I think there could be an argument made for Jet Set Radio being a summer game. However, when I did play through that on stream, it was winter. It was very much December. I digress. Like, I feel like rollerblading is definitely a summer activity. And so is graffiti. Like, you can do that stuff during the winter, depending on where you live, but, like, definitely gonna be more appealing during the summer. If you may suggest a game you can recommend, Bloons TD5? I think I have one of the Bloons games on, what was it, Epic? I think I have it on there. It's a free library of games long ago made by some developers, and a couple maps in Bloons 2D5 are summer themed. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like that might be a bit of a stretch. Pretty sure I have the Bloons, one of the Bloons games on, I want to say Epic. I think that's the platform I have it on. If it's not Epic, it's GOG then. Good old games. I have a bunch of games on there that I haven't played though. But, like, the reason why I never use GOG is simply because they have their own installer they decided to push people to use. And it's like, I already have enough dang game installers. So, like, it's hard to find the motivation to use another one. Like, I don't know, man. I just want to play the games. I don't want to have to install an installer just so I can install a new game. Oh, I just thought of another one. The Messenger. Specifically the DLC for that, which is like tropical themed. Like, parts of the main game could be argued to be summer themed as well. I don't know, aside from that, it can be hard to find specific games tied to one season. I still try to do it though, because, like, I think theming games around different seasons is fun. Is a fun way to go about it. Like, that's why I'm playing this right now. I think this is a great summer game. Like, you're outside, you're in open sun, you're playing with water. So I'd argue this is a great summer game. Did actually play The Messenger. You can vouch for it, it's not bad. I had a lot of fun with The Messenger. It is a great Metroidvania. I'd like to play it on stream at some point. but it's harder to... For me specifically, it's hard to justify playing through games that I've already played through on stream. Like, I haven't played it on stream yet, but I've played it on my own time, and it's harder to justify playing them again just for stream. Because, like, I want to beat new games that I haven't played before. But for The Messenger specifically, I'd like to play through it again, partially because it's on the Archipelago, and I'd like to have more games available for Archipelago use. And I don't want to play it in the Archipelago without having played it on stream first. The only game that I've really made an exception with that rule for the most part is Kingdom Hearts. Because I had already said I'd never really want to play it on stream unless I'm doing, like, Archipelago randomizer for it. Partially because of the copyright thing, but also I want it mostly kept for a personal, like, just playthrough on my own personal, for me. But Kingdom Hearts 1 did make for a fun Archipelago before they changed it. I'm still annoyed by that. Like, the Archipelago for Kingdom Hearts 1 was perfectly fine. Like, then they changed it so that you have to beat the final boss in order to, like, quote-unquote win. Like, they have a postcard mode where you have to send in all of the postcards. Like, you have to find the postcards and then send them in. And, like, once you send them all in, hey, you just win. It made for a fun scavenger hunt. But then they changed it so that you have to beat the final boss after, which is like, I don't want to go through that every single time because the final boss is, it can be long and annoying. Maybe every now and then it wouldn't be too bad, but like, at the rate that I had been doing Archipelagos at that point, it just felt really unappealing. Oh. Oh. Oh well. It's unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? And then Kingdom Hearts 2 didn't end up being as fun to do Archipelago for because, like, it just plays different in terms of, like, collectibles and stuff. So, like, it didn't make as fun of a scavenger hunt. That's really what I want out of Archipelago, is just a fun scavenger hunt between games. However, with a couple of the games that I've been working on, like, learning, I think they'll make real fun scavenger hunts. And two of the games that I've been working on for learning for Archipelago have been Sonic Adventure 1 and Plants vs. Zombies. At some point, I think I will do both of them for on stream. I just need to get the settings tweaked just right. You like Kingdom Hearts, don't like how it's owned by Disney. Yeah, that's the other thing with why I didn't want to do Kingdom Hearts on stream ever, like aside from Archipelago. because it'll get really difficult to get around like copyright stuff, especially with Atlantica and Halloween Town, because those two will be so copyright claim / struck so quick. It's just no thanks. I don't want to deal with that. Which sucks, because, like, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 are fantastic. Like, all of the Kingdom Hearts games are great. They could make fun stream games, but I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with the potential, even. Like, I'm sure plenty of people have played through those games on stream and not had a problem. And I don't want to risk it. Apparently even Pops is out of his rocking chair now and having a look. Heck yeah. I mean, I'm not sure he'll be able to have a look at the roof. But, like, I'm glad that he's out of his chair and is enthusiastic about this now. Alright. Holy heck. Oh, am I out of... Dang. Cleaning fluid? Hang on. Cleaning liquids. Buy one of these, one of these. Metal cleaner, sure. Which one is connected right now? Multi-purpose? Sure. Hello? There we go. Is the part clean now? Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Chimney done. Nice. You actually have a friend who's streamed Kingdom Hearts without a problem, so who knows? Yeah, no, it's just been... I don't know, maybe I need to look into it and see if it could be okay, but, like, the other problem is, like, I mentioned this problem before with me wanting to stream certain games, but I have a harder time justifying games that I've already played through before just because I want new gaming experiences when I'm streaming. So I find it more difficult to play through games that I've already played through, unless they're like Zelda games and I want to show them off and show all the cool things with them. And also I want to add more games to the games beat for the first time list. And most of my gaming time is dedicated to, well, on stream. Because there's really not a lot of time to do personal gaming lately. Because I got work, I got things to do, I got clips to make. Meanwhile, I've already played through, like, 99% of all of the Kingdom Hearts games. The only ones that I'm really missing at this point are, I think, a couple of the mobile games, and I'm definitely missing Melody of Memories, which apparently might have new stuff, but it's mostly retreads through all of the Kingdom Hearts worlds. I do want to play through it, though. Even if it is a rhythm game, and I'm not good at rhythm games. I'm sure it'll be simple enough to play through it. There we go. Does this count? It does, okay. Maybe I'll cut through that with soap. There we go. Oh, beautiful! That cuts through it like a hot knife through butter. Holy heck. Easy. Heck yeah. Alright, we almost have the roof done, I think. If I need to come back up here, then, well, I guess I'll have to come back up here. I think we're almost done the roof for the most part. I guess another question is, just going on a different tangent now. What Final Fantasy game would be a good one to play first on stream? Like, I've played through, like, a few of them. Like, I finished Final Fantasy VI. I almost finished Final Fantasy VII. I got to the final dungeon in 7. But, I stopped playing it for a bit to play some other games. I can't remember which games. And then I ended up losing my save file. Like, right before the final dungeon. So I lost the motivation to want to play it. But I want to finish that at some point. It would just have to be from scratch. So I could play 7. But then I have 9 and 10, which are pretty highly acclaimed as well. And I know one of my friends, Jay, Let's Jays, I know he is like a huge fan of 7. So like he would definitely be saying, play 7 now. That's just an over-exaggeration, but I digress. But I feel like... Oh yeah, I also have, I have access to 1 because of the NES Classic. I think the only ones that I don't really have access to are 2, 4, 8, and 9? 8, 9, 11, 12. 2, 4, 8, 9, 11, 12. No, wait, not 8, 9. 2, 4, 8, 11, 12. I think those are the only ones I don't have access to at the current moment. At some point, I would like to play through a bunch of Final Fantasy games. I just don't know when. I have to be in the right mood. It would be real nice to be able to play a bunch of them, though. Although, one has probably aged, not well at all, I imagine. And then there's the Dragon Quest series, man. I'd like to play them, but they're not super accessible in terms of, like, availability. Like, some of them are available on Switch. And then some of them are coming to Switch through, not Live 2D, 2D HD remakes. Wasn't there a remake for, like, Dragon Quest VII that came out recently? I don't know. All of that dirt off of there. There's some moss and algae over here. There we go. Porch post. Come on. Oh, you're so close. Please. Come on. Yeah. Please, 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 please. Porch fence. Become clean. I will say, this is a very, very zen kind of game. I like it. And I'm glad I did pick it up when I did. Oh, you know what? Another part of this game would be good for summer? The dang SpongeBob pack. That would make a great summer stream game. Like, the Shrek DLC was great for Shrektember. SpongeBob pack would work great for summer. Nice. Oh, I didn't get the underneath of here? Oh, shoot. Alright, hang on. Nice. on. Come clean. Oh, the gutter. Oh. Come on, it's so close. Yeah! Gutter cleaned. Alright, I guess that gutter is clean. This one has some work to do on it. Oh, I need to clean the inside of that one. Shoot. And the bricks. Come on, become clean. Yes. Nice. Nice. Bricks. Cleaned. Oh, I heard there was a trailer for new Spider-Man movie that came out, or a trailer came out for the new Spider-Man movie that is going to be coming out in July. I have not watched it because I don't want to see anything more about that movie until I watch it myself. Like, I want to be genuinely surprised. But dodging spoilers for that movie is not going to be easy when it comes out. I don't even know if I'll be able to watch it right away. I'm hoping I'll be able to, but going to the movies, not cheap. So I'm hoping I'll be able to watch it right away. I just don't know if I'll be able to watch it, like, on premiere. Because those theaters are gonna be packed. Especially with how good the movie is looking like it's gonna be. Nice. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's like the one movie, one of two movies this year that I'm looking forward to. Like, I don't think I've really been excited for too many movies. Oh, actually, you know what? One of three. I just remembered Supergirl is coming out this month. The third movie that I'm looking forward to is Mario Galaxy. And I think I'm gonna watch that after stream. Maybe. Potentially. I don't think there's gonna be much more to this stream after we're done cleaning this house. Oh yeah, wasn't there a... Yeah, I forgot you could lock the camera. Yeah, you can lock it like this with C. I always forget about this. Like, at points it just makes it so much easier to clean. Because you're not shaking the camera around. You're just shaking the... the power washer, there we go. The Super Soaker. There we go. Yes. You admit it looks cool moving the gun around while the camera stays locked. You find that rare in games that are first-person, not just shooters. Yeah! Like, not only is it, like, cool looking, but, like, it's really good for people who are prone to motion sickness. Now, thankfully, I've never been prone to motion sickness. In fact, I think I'm pretty resistant to motion sickness in general. But I am really thankful that this is an option for people who are, because I can sympathize with that at least, because, like, man, I would really hate that if I got motion sickness. Or I guess I would say I'm empathetic towards it. Because, man, that would just suck not being able to play certain games because, oh no, my brain doesn't know how to process this, I'm gonna throw up. Like, that would just be sucky. I'm moving, but my brain can't process that I'm moving, but I'm not moving. Like, that just sucks, and I feel really bad for people who do have motion sickness. It's just a no good situation to be in. And it really limits the kinds of games that you can even play. Like, you can't play very many first-person games. Especially, like, high-octane ones. Even, like, third-person games, you're kind of limited at points. Oh god, I can imagine that it might be difficult for people to play, like, people with motion sickness, I imagine it's difficult for them to play a 3D Sonic game. Like, dang, that must be awful. Shoot. Because, like, those games are all about motion and moving quick. And your environment's just changing in the blink of an eye. Holy heck. Man, I didn't even think about that until now. Jeez. Never really had a problem with motion sickness either. Heck, you'll spin around a chair if you wanted to for fun. That is fun to do. I just feel bad for people who have it because, like, they can't fully enjoy these kinds of games. What the heck is this from? Oh, this is the dang, oh, what is it called? It's from Pikmin, but it's the Smash Bros. Cover of it, but it's a cover of a cover. I forgot I had this, dang. Do I skip it because lyrics? Yeah, I'm gonna skip because lyrics. Sorry. As pretty as that song is, it's not good for stream simply because lyrics. Alright. I'm gonna switch to bubbles. Out of multi-purpose cleaner. Okay. Stubby. I know it's a stubby gun, but Stubby Efreef. That's a fun meme. That dang poster with all of the... It's a bunch of brands, but it's, but the names are wrong. So, like, Subway is Spubby Efreef. A&W's Applebee's is Apple Bapple. What are the other ones? Taco Baco. No, wait, no. Oh, what was that? Someone in another Discord server posted it the other day. Let me see if I can find it. Yes, Taco Baco, Tinkle Outside the Binkle. Yeah! McNaldo's. I like the it. Donkin' Dunce. America Run No Dun Dun. Hang on, let me see if I can get this. Oh yeah, all the brands with different names, you find it funny seeing parody brands blatantly based on real brands, like cheeky way to get away with the companies in fictional works. Yup. Hang on, let me see if I can grab this quick. Image. Desktop. Here it is. Spubgerkurg. Have it in a way. Wheaties old-fashioned Hergus Burgus. Inutut Brubg. It's a classic. But God, is it good. That's a great meme. Holy heck. Oh, boys, you're seeing 7-Eleven in the Spubby subreddit, but it's 6-7. Ugh. Where is it? Where are the numbers? That was the whole point of this toggle. The numbers are just gone. Okay, well, that was supposed to be a 6-7 toggle. I'll fix that later. Added to the list of things I need to fix. Speaking of lists things I need to fix, gutters. Also heard of Nald McDough, Kurger Bing, and one of your favorites is Kestgak. That's supposed to be Best Buy? What the? Funny. There we go. Well, not finished. Oh, that's how. Okay. Nice. Kestgak is exclusively a New York City graffiti joke? Oh. You'll see those stickers on the streets here sometimes? Interesting. Porch fence. Yeah, I've never been to anywhere East Coast America. So I really wouldn't know any of that. Oh. Huh? Oh, I see. Come on. I can't get any closer to the wall. There we go. Alright, what's left? Posts. Not these posts. Besides Kestgak for Best Buy, there's also Ribsgak for Rite Aid. Both of which are graffiti stickers, thought the former is more common. Yeah, I've never heard of those ones specifically. I only really know of the ones that are on that dang meme I showed. Because that was going around for a little while. Huh? Posts. Oh, hello. Nice. Bricks are done. Where are the posts? Which posts? Should be lighting up. Keskak and Ribsgak aren't really on the internet. They're more like inside jokes for New York City. Ah, okay. New York City veterans. Okay. I see. Saw something for a second. Oh, it's this. It's this window frame. There we go. Posts. Not this post. Not this one. No. No. This one? Okay. This is the last one. Window frames. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right, let's see the time lapse. Look at that. Nice. The bungalow looks amazing. Doc, thank you. You won't believe the impact it's had. Ma's down the woods picking flowers, and Pops is muttering excitedly about another job he's got for you. So, if you hear from Leonard Miller, that'll be him. Gotcha. Heck yeah. Alright, the only job left right now is clean the playground, which I'm not gonna do right now because that'll take another, like, hour and a half at least. Plus, I think it would be best to save that for its own stream. It could be fun. It could be fun to do this with friends, though. Heck yeah! All right. Let me see here. Career mode. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of bonus jobs. I forgot about these. Like, there is so much extra content for this game. Like, if I... Like, this is going to be one of those slow burn games that I only come back to every now and then. But, like, this is definitely a game to come back to every now and then. And then there's the... Where is it? The specials. So, like, if I really want to, I could get the Wallace and Gromit pack. I could get the Alice Adventures pack. I could get the Warhammer 40K pack. I could get the I'm probably going to get the Back to the Future and SpongeBob packs at some point. I have Midgar. I have Tomb Raider. Like, there's a lot of content for this game if I want to keep playing, which I do want to keep coming back to every now and then. It's like, this is going to be something that I can play for probably years at this point. Alright, I think the only thing to do is just to quit. Cleaning up. The first thing I see is the dang meme. Also, oops, I forgot to do this. Well. Oh well. It can just be eternal sunset at the beach. Hooray. Honestly, it's pretty. It's just I keep forgetting to change it to the nighttime one. I don't know. Beware of the forest mushrooms. Alright. Let's turn off the music right now. God, this is a really good rendition. At some point, I want to play through the Mario RPG remake. Don't know when that'll be, but I want to play it at some point. Alright. Let's go over to... Where is it? Scenes. This one. Also, I'm going to change the transition to be... that one. That'll be a fun one. Alright. Schedule for the rest of the week is as follows. Tomorrow, we are going to be starting the Splatoon 2 story mode. I've played Splatoon 2 a bunch on stream, but I have never done the story mode on stream. I played through it on my own time in the past, but it's been a while since I've played it, and I want to play through the story mode, so yay. Saturday, we're going to be back into GTA Online for shenanigans. Also, I figured out what button it is to make Data's face disappear down there. It's not that? I thought it was that. What? Okay, well that button is not working for that. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, is it because it's not the last thing I clicked? Okay, there we go. Maybe if I click that. Oh. That's just the toggle for, live 2D item thing. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Alright, let's... Oh, right. One last thing I wanted to mention. We are going to be starting the LP for Mega Man 3 for the Game Boy on Sunday. That'll go up every Sunday and Wednesday until the game is finished. And that'll be it for that. Is there any way to raid to for today? Let me see here. Right there. The frick? Huh. Okay, I think I want to raid over there, though. Alright. Well, in any case, that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your morning, afternoon, evening. I'll see you tomorrow for Splatoon 2 Story Mode. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your morning, afternoon, evening. I'll see you later. Bye!